This video takes the cake for the stupidest thing I've ever had to explain or ever will have to explain on our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to my least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card in existence. I'll give you a hint before we get right to it. It's not Ash, it's not Mystic Mine, and it's not Draco. You all know I love Draco, that was a trap. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this page and let us know exactly what you think about this. The card I hate the most in this game is the Korean missing child token. Now I just want to clarify, the card itself I don't hate. The principle of which they were made I actually think is fantastic, and I think the initiative was fantastic by Konami in Korea, partnering with the local company that was trying to find these kids. What I dislike and have a disdain towards is what people in the community have been doing with them. So for a bit of background information, the Korean missing children's cards initiated around March 5th, 2013 in the Ancient Prophecy booster pack and were in the preceding packs Extreme Force, Order of Chaos, Return of the Duelist, and confirmed for Generation Force. Whether you were critical or not on the impact of the card, each card contained a URL and the phone number of the missing child's link, and you could call them in case you ever spotted the child. Now that may not necessarily work all the time, but at the same time, the principle was a good thing. It was designed to try find missing kids. Now here's where my gripe comes, and this one comes from Reddit. People have started selling these, and they've been selling upwards of $20 to $30 per card. And they think that it's a cool collectible and use them as a, field center. They're used as tokens, like off Scapegoat, GoFu when it was a thing. It's just completely tasteless. There's nothing cool about it. If people think it's cool, it's ridiculous. I know that's just my opinion. Maybe it is cool, maybe I'm the one that's just out of touch. I think it is just absolutely appalling that people actually think that this is appropriate for a children's card game, especially when this was designed to do good things, and there is also victims in this situations being the kids themselves who possibly were never found, and the families that have to deal with that missing void for the rest of their lives. Now look, I'm all for a witch hunt. They're usually pretty funny, and for the most part they're always deserved. But at the same time, some communities seem to think they're appropriate but won't take a hardline stance as to why this particular issue isn't appropriate. Reasons people give for thinking that it's okay to sell Korean missing child cards online. Number one, but they're kind of funny. They're not funny. Okay, I'm not trying to sound butthurt here, but that's someone's kid that's missing. They may not have ever found their kid again. It is not funny. Like, how you think it's funny is ridiculous. Like, you really need to reassess your sense of humor if you think it's funny, because it's really fucked up. Number two, they're printed by Konami, so it must be okay because they're a card. Have you ever sold the cards that came in the Duelist packs that told you how to play the game? The Silver Fang Regeki combo? All that shit? That doesn't count as a card. That's nothing. That's stupid. It's stupid paraphernalia, and they don't sell for $20 to $30 each, but these do? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Like, why are these selling and people saying, oh, but it's a card printed by Konami? That is the dumbest justification out of all of them. It's not even a card. It's an ad. It's literally an ad. They are designed to find the missing kids. Why do we have to have this conversation? This is ridiculous. Number three. It's no different to racy waifus on sleeves or field centers. Yes, it fucking is. If you don't think there's a difference, there is something wrong with you. Are you aware that one has a victim and the other doesn't? Who is the victim if someone has a racy waifu field center? This game was built on waifu tax. It's a thing, get over it. Because if that offends you, you should not be playing this game. But if you think that selling a Korean card token missing child token is the same as selling a waifu field center, you have another thing coming. Those kids have families that have possibly never seen them again. The waifu field center just has some cum stains on it. It's just got a couple of cum stains for some virgin 18-year-olds that just want to get off on it. It's a cartoon drawn by another dude. Whatever. Get over it. Number four, but I need the money. If you need the money, you bought it at one point eventually. Why did you buy it? Did you buy it to plus? Did you get a collection and you valued it at a certain amount? If I ever got handed a collection and someone said value it and they were in there, I'd value them at zero. There's no justification to selling it for profit and buying it initially. If you bought it to sell on, you're just as dumb as the people who are buying them off the sales pages. Number five, business is business. Don't ask me how I make my money. Fuck off. Are you serious? Do you know how many people wish they could get away with that fucking line for their line of work? We made the call a while back that these cards would never see the light of day on the Kyber Corp Yu-Gi-Oh! Australian auction page, and we've committed to it, and we still ensure and guarantee that you will never ever see these cards on our auction page.
I'm so proud of this community.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this page and let us know exactly what you think about this. We have an excellent community.
I'm so proud of this community.
And we've done so well in the past to hammer out issues just like this, and no doubt it's going to be smashed out in the near future. I just needed to bring this up because it really grinds my gears every time this comes up.